We are back in the building. We've upgraded the team. Now we have a King Gambit over Galvantula. Is Galvantula in the game? I don't think so, because I would have seen one by now. Especially with sticky web usage. And I think it would just be good in OU, honestly. Free Galvantula. But we're back. Upgraded version of the team. If you missed the team builder, check out the previous video as we're back on Academy teams. OLT starting soon, so it's gonna be a wild time. It's gonna be a wild time. I'll decide how I'm gonna sort that out. But anyway, we build this Arcanine team. We're gonna be smashing people in with this. That sounded mad sus. Very interesting structure. I could sweep this opponent with my Corviknight, depending on what he's packing. No ground immunity. Mindless, ceaseless edge will go crazy brazy. It's actually not an easy lead for me. It's not an easy lead for me. If I was offensive Tusk, maybe, but with the Samurai, it's actually not as easy. So what I'm gonna end up doing, Sandy Shocks is a problem. I didn't expect Mindless Samurai, but we are lower. As I said, Mindless Ceaseless Edge. I have a whole ass in the race, so I expect more of people, but I also don't expect more of people. You know what I mean? So he's gonna give me all 3 layers, or give himself all 3 layers. That's what he thinks. Because the thing about it is that he has to go to the shocks. And I guess he's just gonna force the Terra Fairy, which will allow me to Terra. But what would I Terra? Because Gambit, Corviknight shuts down the Gambit because we're gonna be staring down Tusk. Now he's either going to Terra Ghost and stop the spin, or Terra Fairy and Moonblast. Either way, I'm debating whether I want to give the Tusk up. I actually don't need the Arcanine, funnily enough. It's probably the weakest link. So what I'm end up doing is going to Arcanine. So it's Terra Ice. I don't know why I thought it was something else. Have I seen Terra Ice? Maybe I have seen Terra Ice before. Funnily enough, I could go Cinderace, Terra Grass, Court Change, and give all the hazards back. But yeah, we're gonna extreme speed here for about, well, it's decent damage. Terra Ice. I could go Gambit and kill this. Gambit would then be Terra Fairied for the remainder of the game. I could go Cinderace and Court Change. I'd get Earth powered. I'd be a grass type. Then he'd Terra Ice me. Cinderace is actually useful beyond that. My another option is King Gambiting, Terra Fairying. The walking weight can be beat by the Slow King, especially if I Terra Water it. Terra Water Slow King is really good. The walking weight can be beat by that. Walking weight can be beat by that. Okay, it's because Gambit's not gonna go. So we're gonna knock this out. Even if he were to hard switch out, unless he goes hard Gambit, but even then, that's gonna give up his speed boost, and he's gonna give up the Court Change. And because I'm Terra Fairy, there's no one move he can go for to knock me out, and this actually positions me excellently. So Earth powers, I take a lot, but so now it's okay. Well, what are you gonna do? So he actually goes to his Gambit, which is a crazy play. Very crazy play for a lot of reasons. Even if he were to Katao, Terra Blast. So this is blessed. As I get to Court Change, you should hard switch out. The crit probably matters, but he won't even knock me out with Katao. And this is why I'm like, did he not see the Cinderace? Oh, he did knock me out. Wow. I'm actually surprised by that. He's already Terra'd, so Great Tusk is fucking insane right now. And my Corviknight, honestly, it's Air Balloon Goldengo. So he's Terra Blast, which means he's probably Katao Sucker Punch. So it's a fairly free knockoff here. On the odd chance, it's Air Balloon Goldengo. It is Balloon Goldengo. Okay. Knockoff did a decent amount, so I'd assume I don't want him taking a ton of damage. Though I have my Corviknight for the Gambit. So depending on what the Valiant is, I suppose that might matter. Slowking is going to be really critical. So let's say he goes for Make It Rain here. Actually, my best play is to go Gambit here. Either makes it rain or goes for and I reposition in the Tusk and I force a kill here because with the last three Corviknight, I mean the Gambit is getting more and more annoying by the moment. Oh, I was faster. Okay, I wasn't sure because I don't know the knockoff rolls well enough. So Walking Wake comes in. It should be just Pulse. It's just gonna hurt. I think Substitute was a wasted move. Especially Agility. Agility is a crazy play. Agility is a crazy play. I think that was just. I don't know why he had Agility there. I don't think this guy's thinking about anything at all. Like truly no brain activity whatsoever. I took that out actually a lot better than. Well, I'm fucking Slowking. I don't know why I thought that's equivalent of. That's not even Specs damage. It's actually weaker than Specs. I forgot it's not 1.5. So, is there a point in Chili? Chili gives my Corviknight more leftovers. I don't need the leftovers. Dragon Pulse did. Surf. Yeah, let's just slack off here. There's no point in we just Future Sight again. Yeah, and then slack off spam. And then Chili into Corvi. Because even if he were to substitute here, I can just hard switch back to Slowking. Especially because he should just go for Hydro Steam or Surf or whatever he has. So I can't risk him critting me on this Pulse. So it's better to Future Sight into Slack. Future Sight should happen this turn, right? And Corviknight's repositioned for success versus both Valiant and Gambit. So Gambit is irrelevant. He's probably gonna cut out hard if he has the speed. Because Gambit shouldn't be able to beat Tusk plus Corviknight no matter what kind of set he is. So if he's special, he had to Swords Dance there because he couldn't beat my Tusk. And you have to hope that I didn't have Brave Bird because a lot of them run U-turn, so that makes sense. But yeah, guys, if you're not in the 1700s, you just observe that game. Which is to say, you can easily get in the 1700s. If that guy was almost 1800s, you can do the 1700s. Bro, really just click stuff. Like, I don't know if he just completely ignored my Cinderace. I'm actually surprised that Katal killed me, but I guess it was Fallen too, I believe. So, Cinderace isn't the bulkiest thing in the world. Just because it has a little bit of HP. Still has one fucking 86 defense. It's just me or Cinderace be living shit. When you're facing it, but when you're using it, it doesn't do shit. But anyway, because I could have Will-O-Wisped the Gambit, which would have gotten me more value. Because Will-O-Wisp, him Katawing, but if I miss the Wisp, no, actually, Court Change is better. If I hit the Wisp, it's the better value play. Because I keep the Cinderace, burn the Gambit, and get the Court Change. I don't remember why I didn't Will-O-Wisp. I think the reason may have been he could go hard. What was this? I don't remember what he had, actually. I don't remember why I didn't Will-O-Wisp there. That was a miss, you know. I didn't need to. Once I got that Court Change opportunity, it was prime time, you know. So why not take advantage of that? So similar structure. I mean, in fact, 1, 2, 3. This is almost the exact same team except for the Sneasler and the Landers. He had a, what was his ground type? Did he even have a ground type? I don't remember. But anyway, we see Head Smash fodder, and everybody's Head Smash fodder. As far as I'm concerned, you know what I'm saying. Ace is deadly. Ace is very pesky versus his team. Slowking plus Great Tusk plus Corviknight is pesky. Gambit can be. It's just tricky. So similarly, my issue is gonna be the sneak. Is it my no way ceaseless edges? Can't be like the last guy. The last guy ceaseless edge was doing a lot to me though. Then again, that stab, fucking 120 or what is ceaseless edge 107 or something like that. So samurai is not the weakest thing. Okay, so this guy, I got a lot of data from the fact that he just switched. This guy has a brain, most likely. It's highly probable that this guy has a brain. He does strike me as a focus blaster. It's a really big deal if he tricks my slow king, so I'm not gonna risk that. Risk versus reward isn't worth it, so we're gonna double out to Arcanine. This is phenomenal because if this lander is, I guess he could be Choice Scarf. If he is, I'm willing to lose my Arcanine. He is Choice Scarf and predicted me to hard switch, or he's max speed. So he's about to get fucking clobbered. Unless he has Aqua Jet. Aqua Jet would kill me. Would it? 97. Quad weak. Fuck it. If it killed me, I would lose the game. Plus, I just wasn't sure if he had it. I'd hate to switch and he didn't have it. And then it makes sense why he U-turned here. So, goes for Smackdown. So he was just max speed. Very cool. I didn't know that was a thing. Tusk is gonna eat this like it's no other. Oh, excuse me. Fucking crit me. It's really frustrating. That's a frustrating crit right there. That's a frustrating crit right there. So he's no longer a flying type, which matters. That's a frustrating crit right there. That's a frustrating crit right there. Do I Terra? That's a very frustrating crit. This for the damage, from a damage standpoint. And being Terra ground after Iron Defense, I should be fine. Like as far as taking the hits, I don't know how much it's gonna do. Let's see. Okay, so I forced him out. He doubled last time, which implied he anticipated my King's Gambit, which implies that you can't really do much to it. It is Trick, which I didn't want Slow King to get. Maybe Cinderace was a better play there, but Cinderace is really fucking good. Gambit is good, but not amazing. It's good though. It can sweep if I tuck the Terra and save it for this. But obviously, now we're staring down most likely Landerosu. It being so fast is an issue. Why am I willing to sack Cinderace for it? To burn the fucking Landers. I actually think this might be a significant enough trade. Because right now, Goldingo getting my leftovers is actually really problematic. My Great Tusk really fucks him up. He stays in. To Thunder 1, I didn't expect him to have Trick Thunder Wave. 2, why would in God's name would you stay in? If I did stay in, there was very low risk for me to stay in there. That's why I'm thinking that, okay. Alright, so this guy is one of those. Got you. Please fucking break through Cinderace. I really need this shit gone. This guy is awful. Just absolutely abysmally bad. Like, just bad. Just bad. What's up with these guys? Like, what the fuck is going on? I'm not even trying to be disrespectful. But you know, I've always been one. If I make a bad play, I'll be like, oh, that was some shit stuff I just did. And if the opponents make, because it's important, because most people come to my channel for education. And the wee bit of entertainment you may squeeze out. Well, primarily education, right? And so the fact that this is is this your greatest warrior, right? Like, come on, this is absolutely embarrassing. I was gonna mimic somebody. It's absolutely utterly embarrassing. So we're gonna get a substitute off here. Don't want to waste too many slack offs, but at the same damn time, you know, it's chilly. Actually, it doesn't even the future into extreme speed should do the trick. Extreme speed is actually a really big problem for him. Now he really struggles with what's his face now. with the Corbinado. Did he already Terra? He hasn't Terra'd yet. I don't know what this is supposed to do. Extreme speed first. I'd assume he Swords Dances. Oh, you already Terra'd. Yeah, what am I talking about? I'm sure, man. I don't know why in God's name you'd Swords Dance. Like, bro's really just clicking. What the fuck is going on today? like, what the hell is... what the fuck? Like, truly, what is going on? What is in this? Something in the water, my friends? So this is a free kill. I was gonna say the Terra for one. I just know he's gonna sack it. I was gonna say the Terra for the potential normal E speed, but there's no reason to. Yeah, as he should forfeit, because Arcanine comes in and E speed is 10 times. Even if you were to switch her around, it wouldn't make a difference. So yeah, very odd games. But also, it could be a toilet game. I know when I just load up a random game on the toilet, like, I'm not thinking ultra critically, and so maybe we're playing toilet players, right? Just on the toilet, chilling, grabbing a game real quick, or in class grabbing a game and not thinking ultra critically, and hoping that, hey, I'll just grab something and do some things. Was Walking Wake like the new 1700 spam, or is Walking Wake on the rise? Obviously, Gambit's gonna be on the teams. Boy, this is our 3rd Walking Wake in a row. They're really gonna ban my boy Walking Wake. How crazy to think about it now. Cinderace is very, very, very annoying for him. Very, very annoying for him. My Arcanine is very, very problematic with the Blitz. So for said reason, one would assume he'd never ever. No, he's mindless Landorusing. I don't have any counterplay to that. Our counterplay is Slowking. How do I want to win this? Corviknight looks almost impossible to beat if I can catch his Cinderace. It just depends on what Cinderace it is. If it has high jump kick, it's likely not going to have. So what I'm going to do is try to lure that Cinderace a horrible lead. So rule number 1 of leading, guys. Never lead poorly against something you can't guard against. And he cannot guard against this motherfucking Arcanine. He goes Wake, which is an insane play. I easily could have went for Iron Head there. I mean, Head Smash there. The Wake is irrelevant because of the Slowking, so I wasn't too concerned about that. A pretty big miss there. Pretty big miss. I wouldn't have 2 KO'd me. But, you know, no damage matters because I'll get off of Future Sight and he's going to have to re-Draco. I could Chili Reception, but the combination of Head Smash or Flare Blitz plus... Actually, Flare Blitz plus Future Sight is ultra lethal. Especially because he stays in, which pretty much guarantees it seals his fate. Seals his fate. Seals his fate. His fate is sealed. His fate is sealed. Cinderace is too important. I'm not gonna. It's too important for the late. Like, I'd really, really want to go to my Arcanine here and just go for Head Smash. I mean, Flare Blitz. I mean, Head Smash would... Well, actually, you might... I don't know what these Landers are running these days. These Landers kids could be running all kinds of crazy stuff. So... Really want to go to my... This is his rocker though. This can't be... It could still be max speed. If I kill this, what does that open up for me? It means it doesn't have a ground immunity. This is impatient though, because I'm not 100 on what these Landers are running. And if I miss the Head Smash or he's faster than me, I get nothing out of the turn. I'm gonna risk it. Well then. Well, I get what I deserve. Yeah. And it's not a game-losing move, which is why I wasn't ultra concerned about it. I do think if I hit, based on how much Future Sight did, he would have died. So it was the excellent position, but that's Head Smash, right? You know, you're gonna miss. It's a really big deal, though. I don't have any immediate power because my team is so physical. Hmm. His walking wake is an issue. But I just need to figure out either what his Cinderace is, if it's Will-O-Wisp. So I need to leave it in. I won't die, but that neuters his Landorus tremendously, especially because I have the core change. So what I'll do is go to my Slowking here. Oh, allows us to future sight again. Now I'm back to the point where I can take on the Walking Wake's Draco Meteor. Well, if he goes Hard Wake, maybe not. But I don't think U-turn plus Draco would kill me. Though Draco did a lot to me. They did 60%. My Great Tusk is a really big problem. Because what I can do as well is let him put something to sleep. Oh, I didn't know this thing even got taunt. Oh, that's new information. So he's gonna U-turn out into probably Wake. But Wake's gonna have to take yeah. Wake's gonna have to take the Draco. Okay. I see you. Very interesting. I don't know why he wasted his lander to rapid spin. I mean to go for rocks. His helmet, I see. Okay. Draco's here, good damage. 54. Future side, I don't know what. No, still future here. Landorus is a wild play. Let me think this through. How can I get rid of his Cinderace? Because my Gambit is a huge problem for him as well. But he has that fucking Iron Hands, which is a problem for me. Now the upside is that I can Earthquake the shit out of him. So let's say since he's helmet, if I slack off, him going for rocks would be silly. He's gonna use it, but I'm thinking like, okay, so what can I do after that? I could go. Well, I have to slack off. He taunts here and dies. Then Gambit's or goes Wake, then Gambit. Very interesting. Iron Hands doesn't make any sense. So he's gonna go Gambit here, but Gambit doesn't fix the Tusk issue unless he forgot about he forgot about it. Yep. So excellent. So this is a big fucking turn. Wait. Oh shit, the future sight didn't activate. I forgot about that. Okay then. That's a big deal. Depending on if this Terra's. If it does, I mean, you assume that's what you're gonna do. Say it's terrifying. Fine. Okay. This helps my Gambit, but as I said, it's the fucking. I'm gonna have to trade either my Corviknight or my Cinderace. Cause I have to give up 2 mons to beat this. Rocks matter, but it's not the end of the world. Could have played this game better, honestly. The Arcanine turn, it was impatient, but it was also just the best play. See, Oster Cinderace now. Probably U-turns. Powerball is hard. I can't tell whether or not that's. Should I have rocked? If he's Will-O-Wisp, that's an issue. That's the big thing. Because he can just U-turn out into. Powerball did 24 though. Is that offensive? No, he's not offensive. Well, he's not Libero, which means he's probably Will-O-Wisp. Fuck. I'll have to outplay the shit out of him. Because he's always gonna send the race. The problem is the fucking I knew his Cinderace would be an issue. If my Arcanine killed his Landorus, or if depends on what his Landorus was, right? But if Arcanine knocked out the Landorus that turn, or just traded the Landorus, it'd be a very different game because I had to switch around that thing because of it. Oh, if I just killed it, this game was a wrap. But as I'm playing this, like, I'm noticing I'm really struggling with dishing the damage out. I'm blazed though. I need to. It's better to try to win with. So I know what I'll do. Okay, I know what I'll do. If I future sight as he goes, no, it's better to chili. Because I'm blaze boosted, he actually can't switch very easily into this. And I can't let his Iron Hands come in for free because it's too hard for me to beat. Okay, this is perfect actually. I'm blaze boosted, so the Cinderace is actually going to take a lot of damage from this. Please hit. Please, for the love of Pete, hit. If he goes Walking Wake, I'm fucked. Fucked, I tell you. But I have to take this risk. I must take this risk. Walking Wake is a devastating play for me. I don't lose, but it definitely makes things more difficult. Yeah. Okay, Saxamungus, which is silly. Does get the free Wake switch though. So, but the problem is he can't even knock me out with Draco. Might pulse, but even that doesn't solve the problem. Yeah, because I just switch out. And that's the issue. I mean, you could go Cinderace, I suppose. But Corviknight's a massive issue. And so the way things are playing out now, I might be able to Gambit him. The problem is that his Gambit is faster than mine. I mean, his Gambit will be able to Iron Head mine. And that's what I'm trying to avoid. But if I don't Terra, then he's going to beat me with his Iron Hands. Actually, maybe not. Not if I one-shot him. Actually, I didn't think about that. But, hey, you know, Iron Hands is super bulky. And he could be running a ton of speed. Enough speed to outspeed my Gambit. That is a lot of speed. But far from over. Crit me there. That's a really big crit. Because now he's going to be able to go to Cinderace. Okay, it doesn't. Actually, this is great. I don't know why he's staying in. I get a crit on his Wake, which is huge. That's a really, really big crit right there. That's a massive crit. Powerball's hard. You'd U-turn here. He could Powerball again. I don't think he's gonna Powerball. I think he's gonna U-turn. I could Terra Water this. Huh. I didn't think about that. If I Terra Water my Slowking, I forgot about Terra Water actually. What would the Terra Water be useful? What would other Terras be useful for? None of my other Terras are useful. So if I Terra Water King, now that is... what would be the alternative to... because he's gonna get a free switch into his fucking Gambit here. Which I don't want. So what I would do is Terra Water and Chili Reception here. I'll eat the U-turn. I'll be able to come back in. I can't have Gambit getting a free switch in. He crit me with the Pulse and I crit him back with the Brave Bird. I think my Brave Bird crit mattered more. Though he shouldn't have ever left. He actually goes Iron Hands, which I disagree with completely. Again, I'm Blaze boosted. Even if he were to leave the Iron Hands in, the damage on this will be massive. Please hit. Fuck! Such a big miss. That's such a fucking big miss. He keeps going to Iron Hands though. I mean, it makes some sense. That's a fucking huge ass miss, man. Shit. That is a huge fucking miss, man. Because he'd have to really think about that next turn if he didn't miss. If I didn't miss. Shit. Because now he can Thunder Punch. Fuck, dude. Honestly, I think I might have 2 killed his ace. Like, it would have even potentially come down to a speed tie, which I'd be willing to risk. That's such a big miss, man. Alright, so let's focus on forward. Like, what would I need to do to win this? Corviknight technically could win. But if I get Will-O-Wisp by Cinderace, I'm done. Thunder punches like I expected. If he's faster than me, he blows. I'm gonna go for the flinch. Fucking bullshit, man. That's such a big fucking miss, dude. I'll hit this one. I'll just try to win both the speed ties. That's such a big miss, man. There's one turn. The 2 big misses in this game. I think those are the only moves I use that could miss. Yeah. That's really fucking whack. So this is one of them turns if he goes for the wrong move. Like if he U-turns and I'm gonna have to U-turn. If he Powerballs, wins the tie, he's good. If I go Slowking and he goes for Powerball, I'm in a better position. If he U-turns and goes to Iron Hands, he's in a better position. So it's like there's so many variables. If I lose the tie and he attacks me, I probably lose the game. I think my best bet is to we were supposed to risk the tie. But I know I can maybe win with Corviknight, which is why I'm going this route. But get the leftovers back. Because he goes Iron Hands, which fucking lame, dude. Actually, he just threw. Well, no, he's gonna Drain Punch. Did a lot, actually. It's fucking frustrating. That fucking the head smash and the damn, but their moves that miss. So what are you gonna do? You know, their moves that miss. What are you gonna do? Say what? Oh, he had a weird speed tier. He's faster than Corviknight, but slower than Gambit. So I'm like, how does he have faster than my Corviknight? So yeah, hit the Powerball there on his Cinderace night and day game. Obviously hit the head smash night and day game. But I could have played this more cleanly, even with all those things being considered. I don't think my opponent played particularly well. I can't think of a single play that was well, yeah, I mean that's the nature of the missing moves, right? You're gonna miss some. What I should have done too was Terra earlier. I actually completely forgot about the Terra Water on the Slowking. So had I Terra'd earlier, it'd be a different game as well. But yeah. Anyway, we're gonna leave it there. Hopefully y'all enjoyed, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace.